And one thing I still hold a grudge of. Me, her, and the rest of the little Poke News Club. We were like roughhousing, right? Because we were all like rowdy little shits. We're rowdy kids, okay? Rowdy kids. So we all like started a dog pile on each other. And the teacher came over and she told us we couldn't participate in the end of the school year activities because we roughhoused. And I still hold a grudge about that because it's like, it's literally the last day of school. It's the last time I was ever gonna see any of those people. And I didn't get to bring home the little bucket full of like little toys and stuff. They had like they were giving away these little like sandcastle buckets that had like little squishy balls in them and stuff and like little toys. I didn't get to have the ice cream. I didn't get to participate in the fields run and everything. And then the teachers at the school who were sitting there with us while we were all in detention, they were like, I just don't know why you'd act like that on the final day of school. You know, you would think you could be able to contain yourself. It's just a shame. It's just a shame you did it to yourself. Now you don't get to participate. And I still hold such a fucking grudge over that because I don't understand what I did wrong. I don't understand what any of us did wrong. You're telling me because we had a dog pile? Because we were roughhousing? Shit that we did on the playground every other fucking day of the school year? Because at this point, we were like eating lunch or whatever. We had our little styrofoam trays. I vividly remember we had our little styrofoam trays and we were sitting outside. We ended up getting distracted and we started like roughhousing and playing around. And that's when the teacher came over. It just always bugged me. It just always bugged me. I ended up flipping that teacher off on the bus. Like as the bus was pulling away, I flipped her off. She was standing there because all the teachers were standing lined outside to wave us off at the buses. I don't even know if she saw, but I did it. One of the other kids, I think the kid behind me, he was like, I saw what you did. It's like, I don't care. I'm not gonna be here next year anyways. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? You gonna turn the bus around? Am I gonna get in trouble? I'm not coming back anyways, bitch. I'm not coming back anyways. I'm gonna move fucking 5-6 hours from here. Whatever the fuck. I know I'm not coming back here. I don't care. What consequences, bitch? Tell us the teacher's name. I wish I could. Your permanent record, though. No such thing. I caught on to the fact that there's no such thing as a permanent record. I caught on in around 4th grade that there's no such thing as a permanent record. I was already a shitty kid, right? I was always going to detention. I was always getting referrals and shit. I was a good student. I was a very good student. I did very well. If I applied myself, I could get straight A's. But I was lazy and I never did my homework, so I never got straight A's. I was a very good student and I'd be like a kiss ass to the teacher and stuff. But like, I got so many referrals. I bit a kid, I punched a kid, I used to get into fights on the fucking playground. I would steal from the other kids, I would take their food. Man, I was a fucking awful person. I was terrible. Feral. I was feral. It was a rat. I was a grimy little rat. I was a grimy little rat. Yeah, I was awful. But around 4th grade, I realized that you didn't have a permanent record and everything. I basically figured out. I was watching movies. I don't remember what movie I watched that made me realize this. But I watched the movie and I realized that basically nothing mattered until high school. Because in high school, that's when you'd get like your GPA. And that's when like stuff would actually get marked down, like your community service and shit like that. I basically turned in like I turned into an even worse little fucking gremlin. I basically had it in my mind that the only thing that mattered was high school, and the second your GPA slipped up, nothing mattered. Like I remember I used to the only thing that I went out of my way for in high school was the community service events. And that's because I genuinely like doing them. Not like, oh my god, Pippa's so charitable or whatever. But I didn't like going home. So if I did charity stuff, I could stay away from home longer. I got really pissed off at school one year because the teacher asked, for context prior to this, the school had offered us the opportunity to take some early college classes. Pretty much everybody had signed up for the early college classes, right? And so that meant people didn't really have time after school. So one time in the fucking homeroom class, the teacher is like, okay, and we need some, we're looking for volunteers to go to the church on Tuesday or whatever the fuck at this time. Does anybody want to come do it? I would just like to say, this was the cool church that had the sheep, so I would have loved to go. But the time slot overlapped directly with the college credit classes. Yet the cool church, they had sheep. They had pet sheep. It was cool. Anyways, so sheep like what to me? Nobody raises their hands because pretty much everybody is fucking busy. And the teacher, she goes on this whole long rant. About how it's kind of fucked up, really. apparently that nobody wants to go help the church build the fucking barn roof because everybody's so selfish and it's not gonna take that much time, you know? And like, if people need transportation, she can help with the transportation, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, that's not the point. The point is everybody has the fucking class. Everybody has the fucking classes. Why are you guilt tripping us? She wasn't molding. Oh my god.
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.